when we first started talking, you mentioned the idea of life hacking being around for a while. I mean, do you think it's sort of like we just apply a label to something that's always been there? Like Ben Franklin, or
yeah, Ben Franklin was a life hacker. You bet. Life hacking is just trying to look. We're all really in the same boat, trying to understand life. I think life hacking might focus a little bit on the more mundane, but we're all trying to understand what is it we're doing here. What's the point? What's our purpose? What's going to make us happy? What's going to make us satisfied? And what doesn't make us happy? How can we do more of the former and less of the latter? And that's all life hacking is, right? How do I change my life so that I don't have to do as much stuff I don't want to do, or spend less time doing stuff I don't want to do and more time doing the stuff that I want to do? So if you define it that way, sure, it's always been there. Mm-hmm. It's always been there. What's neat is that thanks to the internet and our amazing communication network, we now can share all these hacks with each other. It used to be you'd have to write a book. Now you just post a blog post. It's easy. It's an easy
blog, and then the book comes.
Yeah, then the book. Yeah, there is a book. That's right. I have Gina's book.
There's 2 books.
There's 2 books now. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, she's figured it out.
What are some of the craziest hacks or ridiculous ones you've?
Craziest life hacks.
Like that you've come across.
Well, I think I don't know if it's a life hack, but I think the idea of live streaming, the whole Justin TV thing, that was nuts. Yeah. Don't you think? That's not really a life hack, but it is in a way, because you're taking your stream of, I guess I'm doing that in a way, your stream of consciousness and creating something out of it and monetizing it, I guess, ultimately. That's a pretty good hack. I guess in a way that's what Tim Ferriss is saying is, so here I'm doing all this stuff. Will you buy it? Buy it, please. and so that's not a bad hack. See other crazy life hacks. Well, I thought Cory Doctorow's body hack was pretty crazy. Worked for him though.
What was that?
He did the Atkins diet, and he said, "I'm just hacking my metabolism." And he's still skinny and gorgeous, and I hate him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that was all, as far as life hacking being cheating, or if you...
Oh, no, it's not cheating. What is cheating? What? There's rules? God said, okay, these are the rules. Here are the rules right here. Thou may not declare email bankruptcy. Sorry, you cheated. There's no rules.
Society's rules, or...
Does society have...
Yeah, I mean, there's society notion. I mean, it's the idea of...
Okay, I'll give you an example. If you put a little doohickey on your dashboard that every time you got to a red light changes to a green light, the people who do that, because the buses in a lot of cities have that doohickey so that they get the green lights, right? So you can hack that. You can put it on your dashboard and you would never get a red light. Is that cheating? Yeah, I think that's kind of cheating, because there's a social contract that I get to go, then you get to go, right? I got here first. What, every light's green for you? That's not fair. So there is a sense we have in our society of kind of essential fairness. If you're using life hacking to jump ahead in line at the expense of others, yes, that's cheating. But I don't think most of the stuff is not a zero-sum game where I win, you lose. But in those cases where it's I win, you lose, if any of your hacks mean that somebody else suffers, that's cheating. So that would not be okay with me.
That's valid.
Yeah.
I mean, you feel kind of going back to, do we always need someone to clean the bathrooms? Like, if everyone successfully hacked their life, would
hey, I still have to clean my bathroom. I wash the dishes here at Twit from time to time. I think part of it is maybe a good hack would be that Buddhist hack of kind of joy in the simple, small things of life. I don't think Buddha would have enjoyed answering his email. Maybe he would have. But I think Buddha would enjoy, and we should enjoy things like cleaning up after ourselves and making something look nice for a friend, making a dinner for a friend, a perfect cup of tea. I mean, there is a joy in the simple things in life, and I think if we get too caught up in our technological life, it would be we lose out on those. So I'm not saying that. The idea of this is to avoid it. Well, I don't know. Could Buddha enjoy doing his taxes? I guess so. Maybe that's the key, is to find a sense of acceptance and joy in whatever you have to do. That would be the ideal hack, wouldn't it? that's, maybe that's the hack I would like to have. There's the 12-step prayer. God, give me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Maybe that's really the best hack of all. It's just to learn acceptance for stuff that I have to put up with, and just be with it and accept it, and then celebrate and revel in the stuff that I really enjoy, and do that too. So maybe that's the ultimate hack. I haven't gotten there yet. Maybe I'm just unenlightened.
It's funny you mentioned Buddhism, because that's sort of come up
Buddhism comes up a lot.
a fair amount.
Well, one of the things that's kind of key in, I guess, in Buddhism is this notion of acceptance. You're never going to be happy as long as you have desire, as long as you want things to be other than what they are. So, and I think that's absolutely true. If you have to accept the fact that your inbox will never be empty. It just is. That's where happiness lies, to me, right?
Maybe enlightenment is inbox
Enlightenment
zero.
is just I don't think it's inbox zero. I think inbox zero is striving, it's struggling, it's desire for something that you don't have. I think it's better to say, yes, I have email unanswered, and I'm okay with that.